Think about how many times you opened social media today. You watched a video, liked a post, maybe read a caption, and kept moving. You consume and judge digital content rapidly, all without formal training. Nobody had to sit you down and teach you how to do this. If you ask almost anyone, they will tell you this behavior has zero economic value. It is considered a guilty habit, just time pass. But right now, businesses are actively paying between 15,000 and 50,000 rupees every single month to acquire exactly that intuitive understanding of digital engagement. The gap between a casual scroller and a paid professional comes down to strategy. You already have the trained eye to know what content works and what feels boring. You simply haven't packaged that eye into something you can sell. Look at this scale. This illustrates what economists call value arbitrage. You take a behavior that cost you absolutely nothing to produce, like spending hours reading a social feed, and you reposition it in a market that desperately needs it to generate sales. Breaking into this economy often has less to do with a university degree and more to do with recognizing that your daily scrolling has already provided the foundational training businesses are looking for. Consider Farah. She was 28, living in Hyderabad, and working in a textile showroom. The pay was stable, but the 9-to-5 routine was completely stagnant. One evening, her manager started panicking. A customer had left a highly visible 200-word negative review on the showroom's Facebook page. It was angry, specific, and demanding an answer. He asked Farah to handle it by the next day. Farah didn't freeze. In 15 minutes, she drafted a careful, empathetic reply with a clear solution. By the next morning, that same angry customer publicly thanked the brand for their rare, professional handling of the issue. Her manager gave her a brief nod of acknowledgement. But for Farah, this was the first time she saw her personal internet habits solve a professional business crisis. She realized she knew how to manage a brand's digital reputation because she interacts online daily. Running a business's accounts, scheduling daily posts, and handling comments professionally is the exact job description of a social media manager. But she immediately hit a logistical wall. She had no formal certification, no professional training, and zero existing clients to prove she could actually do the job long-term. In corporate environments, the lack of traditional credentials usually ends the conversation. Without a resume proving past experience, you don't get the interview. To bypass that system, Farah had to engineer her own proof. She went directly to her showroom manager with a specific pitch. She offered to officially manage the brand's social pages for 3 months, completely for free. Her only condition was the right to use the results as her own portfolio. This pitch works because it eliminates the one thing employers hate: financial risk. Her manager got free labor, and Farah secured a live, real-world testing ground to build her track record. This chart shows the hard results of those 90 days. Followers grew from 380 to 2,100. Engagement tripled. Sales boosted 12%. Farah packaged this raw data into a simple PDF case study, laying out exactly the numbers she delivered. She didn't upload this to job boards. Instead, she messaged that single PDF on WhatsApp directly to 5 local businesses: a boutique, a salon, a sweet shop, and a coaching center. 3 replied. 1 boutique owner said yes. Farah landed her first part-time client, earning an extra 6,000 rupees a month for just 2 hours of work a day. For a local business owner, seeing a 12% increase in revenue is more persuasive than a list of educational credentials. By documenting her results, Farah replaced a traditional resume with a specific proof of concept. Fast forward 1 year. Farah quit the textile showroom completely. Her daily commute is gone, and she answers to no manager. This network map breaks down her current operation. Today, she manages 7 active clients entirely from her laptop, generating a steady 42,000 to 48,000 rupees every single month. This entire independent career traces backward to a single foundational brick: the moment she applied her trained eye to one negative Facebook comment and decided to step in. Establishing a new career rarely requires a grand announcement. It requires executing well in a single, unglamorous situation and using that performance as your entry point. So here is a 10-minute challenge for you today. Open the Instagram page of a local business you visit regularly, maybe your favorite cafe or a nearby salon, and perform a silent audit. Look at their posting frequency. Are they consistent? Check if they actually reply. Read their captions. Gauge the engagement level. Look for the gaps. The moment you spot an inefficiency in a brand's profile and think, I could do this better, you have shifted from a passive consumer to an active producer, and that is the exact first step to your own career pivot.